Welcome to a bit of a different Civilization 6 video. So this is going to be a bit of a weird, stupid ways to win Civ 6 kind of deal. And we'll be looking at the easiest way to win a religious victory that doesn't involve playing on a two-player map against Kongo, because that's a bit cheesy. I mean, this method is going to be a bit cheesy as well, but this method works against anyone on any map size and on any difficulty. It will take a little bit longer on a bigger map, obviously, but the principle will be basically the same. You can play as any civilization. Personally, I would suggest Arabia, because you can guarantee getting a religion as Arabia. And if you don't get a religion, then you can't win a religious victory, obviously. We will be playing on Deity, we will be playing on a 4-player map, on Pangea and standard game speed. Secret Society's game mode is on, but it doesn't have to be. So, let's get started, this should be pretty fun. So, here we are, and for this strategy you can pretty much ignore science. The number one thing you need from the tech tree is obviously astrology, to be able to get a holy site. And you might want to get some defensive units, like archers, but you don't need a lot of science for that, because you don't want to get conquered or anything like that. Okay, so we will start the standard way, so we'll just grab a scout and explore the map. But generally speaking, the number one priority for this strategy is to get as many cities as you possibly can. And this is what we'll be focusing on early on. Hopefully there will be no such thing as late, because the idea is to win early. And we already found the Hermetic Order. But I will not be picking the Hermetic Order. However, the Governor titles will definitely be helpful, because we want to rush provision as soon as possible. We want to have provision active for the first settler we recruit, which with secret societies shouldn't be too hard. Here's another one, Void Singers. So we can already get provision. We got provision on turn 3. That's probably like the earliest provision I ever had. Not that we'll be putting it to use just yet, but it's nice to already have it. And since this is Pangea, we shouldn't need sailing or anything like that, or shipbuilding. Alright, now we'll get a builder. The start will be fairly standard. Here's a city-state. And let's maybe go find some goody huts and such. And find the AIs. We want to make contact with them as soon as possible. We got another governor title, so now I could keep spending it for Magnus. We could grab surplus logistics, which would give us some extra growth. So let's just do that. That will speed up our growth. Even a little bit is helpful. I will be making some cuts because I want this to be a single video. And since we found a natural wonder, astrology is boosted. So we will grab astrology. You definitely want to try finding a natural wonder early on, because that will boost astrology. But that part is kind of random. A good reason to get a scout first, however. Especially with secret societies, scout first is pretty much a no-brainer. I would say scout first was always a good idea, but now it's definitely a complete no-brainer. The builder is almost done. And we only need to find one more city-state. We can grab a discipline, if we find any barbarians, and the God King to get the Pantheon. And we'll try to get the extra settler from the Pantheon. That's definitely a Pantheon you want with this strategy. Alright, so there's the builder. We'll grab some improvements. Might want to get mining though. After astrology, that is. And food for extra growth. But we'll want some production to speed up the settlers, as you might imagine. And let's get a settler right away. We want to get started on extra cities as fast as possible. Now this is a little bit aggressive, especially on Deity, because you will get some barbarians. If you are being threatened by barbarians, then I would suggest some extra units, like a slinger, a warrior, and such. But if it doesn't look like you need them, then there's no need to bother with that. Barbarians are mostly a nuisance, they will not like conquer your city or anything like that. Okay, mining will take 5 turns. Let's get rice, because that's needed for irrigation boost. And we are about to expand our border there anyway. I went a little bit far with my warriors, so might be a good idea to head back. Some barbarians will definitely show up in the near future. But the scout can keep exploring. We still haven't found any AIs, and this is a pretty small map. They can't be too far away from where we are right now. There we go, we got Alexander. I actually disabled Kongo for this video, by the way. I'm using a mod that allows you to exclude certain leaders, so I excluded Kongo. So we know Kongo will not be in this game, they cannot be. Alright, we'll grab the quarry, that gives us craftsmanship boost. And let's finish that settler, shall we? We can grab bronze working. Why not? Because we might actually make use of iron. Here's another AI, that's Japan. Okay, so Japan, or rather Alexander is over here, and we do not know where exactly Japan is. But that's okay, we don't really need to know where they are, we just need to make contact with them. You don't have to know where they are at all, that's not needed for this strategy. And as I said, the #1 priority is to get as many cities as possible. This is really the only thing that matters. Here's a barbarian camp, so let's maybe grab a unit, like a slinger and such, and we'll send the settler east, because that's where the warrior is. He can escort the settler.
Without craftsmanship.
There's craftsmanship. I'm keeping discipline and God King. We want that Pantheon. And hopefully we'll be able to get the extra settler from the Pantheon. It's usually possible, but sometimes AI will grab it. Alright, so this city can be somewhere over here. And we should probably get rid of that barbarian camp. Okay then. So this would actually be a good spot where the warrior is. On the hill. Yeah, let's just go there. And we'll try to get rid of the barbarian camp. The slinger is coming, so I could use that as an opportunity to get archery boost. We still got discipline, so we'll just attack him. And we'll grab irrigation. Yeah, Alexander already dislikes us. What a surprise! Okay, so I can destroy the camp. I might lose my warrior in the process, but I will destroy the camp. We might be fine, because the other guy will have to attack across the river. And we made contact with the Sanguine Pact. I might actually grab the Sanguine Pact, because that will give us a vampire in our capital, which might be useful for some extra defense. Because that's the one thing that might be slightly problematic, because we are ignoring science, which is defense. Okay, so now we want the holy site. Probably right here, that's a +4. Definitely a nice one. And let's see if we can get the settler. We can get a builder. Unfortunately, the free settler is already gone. So we will not be doing that. We can still get the builder and some extra growth rate. So I'm going to get that. I normally wouldn't, but the builder will still speed up our growth a little bit. And he will speed up settler recruitment a little bit. Because I will get the tile improvements a tiny little bit faster. We can get the copper, which is more production right away. So that's the plan. Okay then, so let's see if our warrior survives. He actually should, but let's find out. And that would be a nice spot for a campus and such. Well, he survived. We can pick up a promotion. And he should be fine now, actually. Let's find out. The slinger is coming. Okay, back up a little. I just need a little bit of help from that slinger over there. Here, so we will finish the holy site, get a shrine, and then another settler. Okay, he will actually survive. We can go back into our city, and the slinger is already here. Nice. Okay, and let's keep exploring. Here's another natural wonder.
The man who has grit enough.
And we'll take care of this fella. It would be nice to kill him with a slinger for archery boost. That shouldn't be too hard. You can stay inside. And we got a promotion for our scout. Okay, so next up. Now, I would normally get writing to get a campus, but I don't think I'm actually going to bother building any. I might not, so let's unlock the watermill. And we can remove the rainforest to speed up the holy site. There, it will be done on the next turn. Then we can remove the other rainforest to speed up the shrine. Here's the barbarian scout. We'll go take care of that, but first let's get our archery boost. And I'm actually going to switch to archery, because we'll need that for defense. We will grab a quick shrine, because we need that for the great prophet. Now, we don't have to, because we are guaranteed to get a religion, but we will still have to spread that religion. So that's a thing. Urban planning for some more production. And let's see. Right, let's pick up the promotion first. Remove the rainforest. And then we'll grab another slinger. We can promote him to an archer once archery is done. Okay, we will rush political philosophy as usual to get our government. And here's the scout. I might be able to kill him. I think I can. He can't move 2 tiles, can he? No, actually yes, he can, never mind. I'm still going to chase him, but I might not be able to catch him. Here's a builder, that will speed things up. Oh, that is actually very, very convenient right there. Let's buy the stone, because our border is not expanding just yet.
I'm fond of pig.
There's animal husbandry. Oh, we can kill the scout. Nice. Okay, we might want to get rid of that barbarian camp, because it will keep bothering us if we don't. Okay then. So I'm keeping the warrior in this general area. You know, for defensive purposes. We can probably get away without the slinger for now. Let's get a granary, because we need granary for extra growth. Here's another goodie hut. We got plus 20 diplomatic favor. And let's actually pick up Sanguine Pact. Why not? It will be useful for some extra defenses. That gives us the vampire. Oh, apparently Japan is also with the Sanguine Pact. Okay. Not that it matters too much, but good to know. And in case you're not aware, vampires are units that literally cannot die. If they quote-unquote get killed, they get moved back to your capital with 1 HP. So it's like a permanent unit that's as strong as your strongest military unit at the time. So right now warrior is our strongest melee unit, therefore the vampire will have 20 military strength, or combat strength rather. We are already friendly with Japan, so let's stay friendly with them. You do not need to go to war with this strategy. In fact, it's better if you do not go to war. That's not needed at all. Archery is almost done. There it is. So, let's take care of this. And we'll pick out the dedication. That will be free inquiry. Alright, and as soon as the granary is done, we'll go back to recruiting settlers. Again, that's our #1 priority. Start as many cities as you possibly can. That's basically the criteria. You need as many cities with your religion as possible. You normally need that, but with the strategy, you definitely need that. And fast. As you'll see. You might have already guessed where this is going, but you'll see. We can pick up another governor. So for our second city, We could pick up Victor for some defensive purposes, but let's get Liang for the +1 builder charge, because that might actually still come in handy once we start recruiting more builders. Okay then, so this guy can be on auto-explore. And we can get rid of the camp, nice. Yeah, let's just get rid of that right away. And kill this fella. That will not be a problem anymore, and there's the Great Prophet. We can start our religion. So that was turn 47 religion. Not too bad. Okay, so next up we still need a monument. Let's get that real quick. Or we can just get a settler real quick. Yeah, monument can wait. We want to grab as many good city spots as possible. As for our religion, now this is not too relevant. It doesn't really matter what exactly we pick up here, because nothing in here will really help too much to spread our religion. More faith would help to spread our religion, and more production will help to get settlers faster. So we can actually get work ethic. And with our +4 holy site, this is actually going to be pretty nice. So that's not too bad. As for our second choice, so we could actually pick up religious colonization, because that way cities will start with this religion in place if founded by a player who has this as their majority religion. So that is going to be useful for the purposes of our strategy. Because we don't care if the city has one population, it just needs to have our religion. That's it. That's the only thing we need. As many cities as possible with our religion specifically. And let's maybe grab a missionary as soon as we are able to. And convert Baghdad. And then we can start our third city. I'm not sure how many cities exactly we'll need. The more the better. If you want to play it safe, you need, like, a lot. I'll put it that way. I don't have any exact number, but it kind of depends on how many cities AI will start. So, speaking of AI, we still need to make contact with one more. So, that's something to keep in mind. We need 150 faith, so that's one more turn basically. There we go. Now we can get a missionary and spread our religion. We'll heal our vampire. And the next up, we can unlock the spearman, why not? Then our vampire will get a little bit stronger. Granary for our second city.
A strong economy.
And let's go convert it, shall we? As for governor titles, we could promote Liang to get zoning commissioner. So that would be useful actually. Yeah, let's grab that. And we'll probably want another holy site in Baghdad. You know, to get more faith per turn. Okay, so there's the settler. Let's go convert Baghdad real quick. And it doesn't matter too much where the settler goes, but we might want to move towards the AI before they steal too many city locations, you know? So that's where we'll go, with an escort. Now we'll finish the monument and then just go back to settler recruitment. This is also a viable location for a city, but let's settle somewhere over here. We'll basically forward settle Alex, which to be fair is a little bit dangerous. But again, we don't want him to steal all the spots and leave us without enough space to expand. We need to have more cities than the AI will, which on Deity can be a bit problematic, because they start with one extra settler for free. This strategy is way easier to execute on Immortal or lower, but it can be done on Deity no problem. This is going to be the easiest way to win a religious victory on Deity. So, let's keep moving. And now we'll grab another settler. This guy can go south or so. And we want the cities to be as tightly packed as possible. Because they don't need to be any good, they just need to be there. That's it. So we can have a city every 4 tiles. Which normally maybe isn't the best idea, But in this case, it is.
And
So,
first Hephaestus.
there's the tech. And we probably want to grab a spearman sometime soon. Okay, so we can't have a city here and here, that's not enough space. But we could have one like here. Okay, let's just grab one right here, close to our own city. And the next tab, we can grab columns. I actually have a mod enabled that adds some extra technologies, which I should have disabled,
Politics is the art of the
but it doesn't
possible,
matter
attainable,
for this
the
strategy.
art.
It doesn't matter at all. Alright, for our religion, might be good to go for oligarchy. You know, just in case we end up fighting Alexander, which we might. If you feel safe, then Classical Republic would be good for housing and amenities. Yeah, let's grab Classical Republic, because we will be settling multiple cities, so amenities might become a problem. Our capital was already at -1, I believe. The first envoy will give us more. We don't have one yet, but yeah, okay, +2 influence will make it faster. We'll keep urban planning and we'll get colonization. So there it is. That will speed up our settler. Yeah, I should have disabled the mod that adds some more text, but again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect this strategy at all. Alright, here's another city. Apparently that was a different continent as well. Good to know. We might want to get city walls. I'm a little bit worried we might actually end up fighting Alexander. He definitely didn't like that. So there's a decent chance he will declare war on us. And then the vampire might come in handy. At least that's what I think.
Each of us is carving a
Hopefully we won't get like a new barbarian camp spawning down there. I suppose I can send a vampire as escort. Research pretty much doesn't matter too much. It's mostly military research, because you want to be able to defend
I don't
yourself.
underrate the value of
And some
military
technologies that will
knowledge.
improve
Men make war.
your faith situation and your religion. So anything from like down here in the tree, in civics rather. So theology and such, divine right would be useful. You can get that pretty quickly. Definitely mysticism. So there's the settler. Yeah, we probably want to settle down here. Let's see, we can have a city here, and then still one more city to the south. So that looks good enough to me. I will grab one quick water mill. And we could also afford to buy a builder. Let's do that, we need more improvements. So we'll grab those. So right here, that's going to be the spot. And games and recreation. So we can start more settlers right away, or just grab a builder for more improvements. Any city-state bonuses that will help? Atusa can be useful. I think that's the only one here that would be kind of useful. Well, Yerevan can also be useful. Let's actually get Yerevan. I'll need one more envoy for that, but that's alright. We'll get some amenities, because we don't want to fall too much into negative amenities, and we are already at -1.
For sure.
So that will fix it. Start our city. There we go. Monument will be fine. We'll need a few more cities, probably. I still need to make contact with one more AI. I'm not quite sure where exactly they are hiding. Probably, like, over here to the west? Yeah, we could send that scout manually. That's probably a better idea. Here's another barbarian scout. Let's send the archer to help. And yeah, the city will have our religion right away. We could actually go and maybe convert Alex. Because, I mean, if we want religious victory, we should convert at least some of the AIs with missionaries. Yeah, I don't think I can catch that barbarian scout. Probably not, if I had to guess. And let's grab another missionary. Alex doesn't seem to have a religion, so converting him should actually be pretty easy. We'll get Yerevan. So that's actually a pretty nice bonus. once you start getting some apostles, which hopefully we will. Now, let's go make contact with the last AI. Alexander has quite a few units already. As I said, the main concern with this strategy is having the AI attack you. So you might want to make sure you have at least some basic defenses, so that you won't get wiped out if AI declares war on you. Which on Deity, they often will early on. He might still do it, like he's sending some units in our general direction. And while I want to keep recruiting settlers, let's get at least a few military units. I really think we might need them. It's starting to look that way. I give it an 80% chance Alexander will declare war on us at some point before this game is finished. Yeah, that's a lot of units. Look at all these units. Yeah, I don't like that too much. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's go convert him. Hopefully he won't declare war right now and kill my missionaries. We should be able to convert a few of his cities though, without any major problems. Yep, that is actually quite convenient. I just really need to make contact with that last AI. We will make contact with them eventually, but it would be nice to do it earlier. Come on now. I hope we can go north, around his border. Can we? Nope, we cannot. Well then, how about we buy open borders? I'm not willing to pay too much for that. Here, that's good enough. We might get open borders through a war. That's a good way to get open borders. Here's a spearman with 25. And now our vampire will also have 25. But let's maybe fortify him. Okay, keep moving north to convert more cities. There you go. Okay, that's too many mountains blocking the way. Go on then. We can go through here. I might be able to just convert him to a majority. Yep, without any funny tactics. We can renew our declaration of friendship with Japan. Yeah, right now, literally my only concern is Alexander declaring war on us. That's it. If he doesn't, we'll be fine. See, he already denounced us. I'm pretty sure declaration of war is coming. I mean, it really is pretty obvious at this point. So let's make sure we can actually defend ourselves. I would like to grab a builder, but we can't afford that just yet. Hopefully he won't declare war before we convert him. Because that would really make our life easier if we could convert him. I might actually accept that demand. That's 5 gold per turn. But again, I do not want to go to war with him. If he declares war now, we will get that money back. So this is fine. I'm willing to pay a few gold per turn to not go to war. A few more cities should do it. I just need to make contact with the final AI. There's engineering boost. And I'm not switching anything. We are keeping colonization. Defensive tactics. Where the heck is the last AI? This is getting a little bit silly now. Well, hopefully we'll find them. One more turn for another missionary. And it might not be a bad idea to build another holy site here. We are going to need more production, however. So, best spot for a holy site? Well, the best spot would be right here, if I remove the cattle. We could remove the cattle, I would have to send the builder to do that. So, let's maybe delay that for now. Yep, that is a really nice spot. It could also be a campus, but I don't think I'm going to build a campus. It's just not needed whatsoever. Even without a campus, I should be able to keep some, like, decent military. We can beeline military attacks, even without a campus. There we go. Okay, so let's keep moving. Still need to make contact with the last AI. I think we need to convert him some more. I still need more faith for another missionary. That should be one more turn. And there's the settler. We can have a city over here. Let's go and do that. Again, we don't care how good the cities are. We just need the cities. That's it. It literally doesn't matter if it's going to be the worst city of all times. And with our belief, they will be ours automatically, as far as religion goes. Which is also the important part. I think I'll have to make contact with the last AI through the World Congress at this rate. They are probably somewhere to the west, that's what I'm thinking. But I guess we'll find out, I don't know. Here, some more production. Right, let's maybe back up slightly and send a little bit of help. It would be nice if we could get friendly with Alexander, but I don't think that's happening. No, it probably is not. Yeah, I still expect him to declare war, but hopefully now that we're giving him some gold, that's not going to happen. At least not yet. Might as well send the archer too. Get out of the way. I mean, I can start the city here, but I would prefer to have fresh water if I can. It doesn't matter too much, but still, this is a better spot. There you go. And Hattusa has a quest to send a trader out. We can get that done. And then, yeah, let's grab at least one builder. We can get a mine and such. Kill the scout. And perhaps we should back up slightly. There you go. More population. Come on, give me the last AI. They can't be further... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I didn't think they can be much further than this. Yes, I'm sure I want to start a city. Thank you very much. Let's just grab a builder right away. Okay, so a few more cities and we might actually be good to go. But definitely need at least a few more than this. Okay, let's fortify. Because we got a swordsman coming. Yeah, he didn't like that either, but hey, it's closer to our capital than it is to his. That's clearly my land, not his land. I claimed it, damn it.
Creates with the heart.
New era will pick up... Well, hold on. Yeah, we'll pick up free inquiry. That's still better here. Yep. So, okay, this might get a little bit tricky. I need to back up. We might need that warrior after all. This is quite a few barbarians. And 2 swordsmen. That is a bit of a concern. I mean, we'll be fine, but I would prefer to not lose too many. Oh no, this is Japan. Well, okay. Fine. I guess we'll find out who the last AI is sometime soon. So this part doesn't matter too much. I know we have 1 wine. And we can pick scientific, because that's Hattusa. Okay, citrus will provide no amenities. Good to know. There we go. Monty is the final AI. Good. So let's check something. Okay, so he has 5 cities. Japan has 5 cities. And Alexander... Okay, did we convert Alexander? Let's check. Not yet. So we have to convert Alexander. Which means I need more missionaries. Once we convert Alexander, I think we'll be good to go. I might need a few more cities still. But that's fine, they are coming. Let's just queue up settlers. Exclusively at this point. That's the only thing I need anymore, settlers. Back up slightly. Yeah, this might get a little bit tricky. Because vampires take longer to regenerate. As in, passively. Okay, we can vote for that. Doesn't matter too much. It passed, as you might expect. Okay, well... I did lose my archer. Yeah, this might get a little bit annoying. I mean, they can't, like, capture Mars City or anything like that. They will be a nuisance. And literally, that's it. They are just going to be a nuisance. Can we buy an archer? No, we cannot. That's too expensive, I'm afraid. Let's recruit an archer then. The vampire needs some more time to regenerate. I would normally recruit units in my capital, but again, our priority is to get as many cities as possible. This is the only thing that matters right now. That's what we need to win. We don't need anything else whatsoever. Yeah, he's demanding more gold. I will pay because, again, I do not want to end up at war with him. They are actually attacking my city. That's rude. Yeah, okay, that's a bit annoying. I might have to use some trickery to take care of that. Yeah, Camel Archer. Not needed. Again, this is not a standard game, so I'm not going with like standard construction order or anything like that. Obviously, normally you want a Camel Archer, but not in this case. Yeah, okay, this might actually get a little bit annoying. We can attack. Again, a vampire cannot die, so we can actually like suicide attack with a vampire, because he will just get moved to your capital. Okay, I think converting one more city from Alexander might do the trick. Do we want Moksha? Yeah, perhaps. I don't think we are close enough, but we might as well grab him. I would need the holy site in Medina and such. That saved us one turn on the settler. Yeah, these barbarians are actually getting on my nerves now. Okay. Well, we got a warrior here now, so that will be helpful. Let's heal out the vampire. Heal up the spearman. And we got the Yerevan. We cannot get Hattusa. Let's keep our envoy, because I can't get anything at the moment. We could get Vatican if we build Government Plaza, but we will not be building Government Plaza. Okay, I can actually speed things up by chopping the jungle right here. Just make sure it belongs to Cairo. And let's go convert Alexander some more. Hopefully one missionary will be enough.
The Lord made us all out of...
Let's find out. So we already started converting this city right here. We can continue converting that one. One missionary should be enough. Settler is almost done. Hold on. So I can kill this fella. Let's just do that. And now we didn't kill him. But as you can see, the vampire got moved to our capital, because that's what happens with them. He cannot die. Not that he's super useful at 1 HP, but you don't have to like recruit him again or anything like that. There's the settler. We just want that city to be close. So over here we'll do just fine. Okay, come on, let's convert Alexander. There we go. Okay, so I need to check something first. Okay, I still haven't converted Alexander, which is a little bit annoying. I was hoping that will be enough. Okay, so I skipped forward a little bit because this is getting slightly too micro-intensive. But we just unlocked the Apostles, and I finished the Arabian unique building, and we got 434 faith. I also managed to convert Alexander, so now we are at 2 out of 4 religions converted to ours. And now I can start buying apostles. I can only afford one at the moment, but the idea is to try converting a few Japanese cities to our religion. We don't have to convert the majority, but converting a few will make it much easier. I pretty much have to convert at least a few. I am also building a temple in Baghdad, and I think I'm building a holy site somewhere. And we got quite a few cities at this point, as you can see. I'm not counting, but this is a lot. And there's still a lot of space to the east. We can easily have like 5 more. Perhaps even more than that. Anyway, so I will continue settling more cities, and we'll try to convert a city or two from Japan. Okay, so now that we have an apostle, and also we are allied with Yerevan, which is not really required, but it's helpful, we can guarantee getting proselytizer on our apostles, which is the best promotion to spread your religion to large enemy cities with other dominant religion, which in this case are Japanese cities. So we'll try to convert at least a few. Doesn't have to be the majority, just a few to make things easier. Alright, I think we might be done now. I got some extra cities, and I got a few apostles in Japanese territory. We can convert at least one more city. Possibly 2 more cities. Okay, let's wait one more turn and try to convert Tokyo. That should be doable, it only has 4 population. I am falling a little bit behind in military tech. However, we are literally about to win the game.
Who deserves more credit?
Hopefully we can win it within the next few turns. There we go. We converted Tokyo. Alexander is still converted. So now we can move on to the final phase of our plan. And in order to get the majority religion, we will give AI some of our cities. This is why it was so important to start as many cities as possible. The majority of their cities need to be our religion. It doesn't matter how they got these cities. And it doesn't have to be cities originally settled by them. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would probably modify this victory condition. Somehow this will not be possible. Anyway, they need a few more cities from us, so we will give them a few more cities. I would probably modify it so that it has to be the majority cities settled by them, or something like that. I don't know. This is a bit of a cheesy way to win it, but if you are going for religious victory, this is the easiest way to get religious victory. So let's double check this was enough. Okay, this was enough, and now we need to do the same with Monty. Monty doesn't have as many cities, I checked. He has 6, so he needs 7 cities from us, maybe 8, because sometimes rounding is a little bit weird. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's give him 8. We can get some gold from him, doesn't really matter. Here you go. Okay, and we need to wait a turn or 2 to have it kick in. But as you can see, the majority is already converted. So what we do next doesn't matter. Now you have to be careful because sometimes AI will convert some of the cities back. The victory condition does not kick in immediately. It's a bit of a risk. So let's find out. This should be enough though. Again, you just need to be careful. And they will not rebel, or at least they would need 6 turns to do that. Yeah, I don't really care what you have to say. Nope, doesn't matter what you have to say. So let's wait one more turn. Just double check it didn't convert back. Yep, it's still all converted. It just takes a few turns for the victory condition to kick in for some reason. It's not instant. It would have been even more cheesy if it was in fact instant. I can start one more city up here, in case I have to give more cities to the AI. Shouldn't be needed, but let's double check. Come on, give me the victory already. It's still 4 out of 4. So I think we need one more turn. Okay, rebellion in 5 turns, it should be fine. I still got a few apostles in the area. So we can keep converting using the apostles. Because why not? Again, hopefully they won't convert back, because that would be unfortunate. Come on now, give me my victory.
If you're you can't go around.
Not yet, apparently. Let's convert. There we go. Victory.
We have a basic need.
You know,
to
I
believe in
actually
something
have never
greater
seen
than ourselves.
this cutscene for religious victories.
We crave solace in the dark.
I have never won a religious victory before, which is pretty funny.
Thanks to you, we found meaning amid the cosmos.
Well, that's it. That's religious victory. What turn was that? It was like 150-ish or so. Now, obviously, this would be way faster on a map that's even smaller. If you play on a dual map with only 2 players, you being one of them, is obviously very easy to do. It's also much easier to do if you play on a lower difficulty, because on Deity, AI starts with extra settlers, which makes this less efficient, but it's still doable. I wanted to do it on a 4-player map and on Deity just to show that it will work on Deity just fine. And it's a pretty good way to just finish Religious Victory. If you only need to convert 1 or 2 more AIs, they don't have too many cities, you can use this to end it. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you would like to see more weird ways to win Civ, or if you have some interesting ideas. Then let me know, either in the comments or on my Discord. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, leave a like if you did, and I'll see you next time. And obviously subscribe for more. Bye bye.